Welcome to That's Based. Happy Monday. I'm your host, as always, Caleb Salvatore, reporting from somewhere underground. We'll laugh on our way through the end of days. Brought to you by Outlaw Streamers. It is the Unsolicited Advice segment where we take a break from politics and social commentary, and we scour the internet searching for some folks that need a little bit of help, but they don't necessarily want it from an asshole like me. Stockholm Mia, the red face of white supremacy, is with us as usual. And rather than our normal sponsored segment, I want to give a shout out to a benefit concert in Ralston, Nebraska, May 31st at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Granary in Ralston, Nebraska. The Granary. It's right by, what's that redneck bar called, Mia?
Bushwhackers?
Yes, it's right over by there. They've got a friend of my mother's has actually been diagnosed with some really aggressive late-stage ovarian cancer. They're doing a fundraiser for her. If you want to donate, we will drop the donation links on the Facebook page in the links for That Space with Caleb Salvatore in both the group and the page. You can donate there. I think they also have a Venmo for it, for which we will provide the information for as well. You should go help them out. If you want to go donate at, or support them at the benefit concert where they're going to have all kinds of local musicians, that's again May 31st. It's a Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Granary in Ralston. And I want to make it clear, the person we're raising money for is a lesbian. So you guys can't keep calling me homophobic. You have to stop with those baseless allegations. I'm helping raise money for a lesbian, okay? So we're good, all right? May 31st, the Granary in Ralston, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're going to be doing that, and we'll also, once again, drop the donation links for both the GoFundMe, or if you just want to cut out the middleman and go straight to the Venmo. Depending on what your level of trust is, that's fine. You know, we've done fundraisers on here before, though. We would never mislead you. We'll drop all those in both the Facebook group and the page. If you're not following That Space with Caleb Salvatore, it's on both the Facebook page and a group. Go do that as well. The dog is having an outburst right now. Do you have anything you want to lead off with these stories? Anything people need to know?
They'll figure it out.
Should I get some Pepto-Bismol for what they might do to my stomach? Like, what's going on here? My voice is half cooked.
No poopy stories.
Okay, my voice is half cooked. I am not sick. I was at a concert the other night, and I lost my voice to Through Fire. It's an Omaha band, Grammy nominated. It was supposed to be their last dance. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. No poop stories, you said?
No poop stories, no pee stories,
Excellent.
No cum stories.
Oh, good. The trifecta. Good. We didn't get one of them this week. All right. First one here. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that I am not changing my conditions regarding his son, or else we divorce? All right. Says I'm 38. I have 2 children, 12 male, 8 female with my husband. When my son was 1, my husband cheated on me because our marriage was going through rough waters. And he got, I love how she just leads off making an excuse for it. And he got his mistress, Selena, pregnant. He fathered a 10-year-old with her, and his name is Jack. We were nearly about to divorce, but at the end we reconciled. But condition to reconcile was that he can't bring his affair child to my house. I own my home, which I inherited from my parents. Oh, my God. He pays child support to his ex-mistress and gets 1 week a month with his affair baby. Oh, so she just... the affair baby... affair child... So the names... What she needs to realize here, she can have all the resentment she wants toward her husband. She can have all the resentment she wants toward that woman. But the kid plays no role in this. This is not the kid's fault. He didn't ask to be brought into your fucked up little family. To take it out on him is bullshit. You have every right to be upset with everyone. At the same time, though, if you genuinely want to reconcile the marriage, you have to stop being upset with everyone. That you have to move on. You have to forgive them. You certainly can't do this thing with the kid. This is not forgiveness, taking it out on his son. You can't tell a man he can't see his son if he wants to stay with you. That's part of the condition. No, he needs to leave at this point. Because, listen, I'm not one of those people that I think everything is black and white, where infidelity is an automatic deal breaker. You never know until you've been there, right? But come on. If, like, you genuinely want to try to fix the marriage, and you're telling him part of your conditions is he can't bring his kid into the house, At this point, you've taken a situation where you were the wronged and you've become the wronger. Is wronger. You're the one doing the wronging, is what I'm saying here. It says, so far it has been, pays child support to the ex-mistress, gets 1 month with his affair baby, and he stays that week at his parents' house. So far it's been good. He also owns his house, but have to pay mortgage and has rented his own house out. Wait, so they have 2 houses? Just to play for, oh my God. My brother-in-law had 2 dogs that they kept in separate rooms because the dogs were at each other's throats. And I thought that was ridiculous.
Not separate rooms, separate stories of the house.
Separate areas of the house. Yeah, one was in the basement. They'd have to like maneuver them whenever they wanted to bring the other one upstairs or whatever the case may be. I thought that was ridiculous. But having 2 houses so your wife doesn't go Casey Anthony on your bastard son is a whole other level of insanity here. Says now his ex is traveling for some more weeks. He has to keep him for longer. He asked me and I refused that. I also told him that his long absence at home will cause issues. She doesn't want to save their marriage. She hates him. She never really forgave him for the affair, which is totally within her right. But she needs to drop this act because it's bad for everyone. It's bad for you. It's bad for your husband. It's bad for the 2 kids you have together, and it's bad for the kid that he had with the other woman. And by the way, those 3 kids, none of them asked to be involved in any of this, and you're making this their problem. It says he has to sort out with his ex-mistress. Selena's family doesn't help her because she had an affair with my husband, and they find it pathetic that she mothered a child with a married man. Her family supported me in the past. Why are you with this guy? Like, it just sounds like she just hates him. He's been calling me names and asking me to reconsider. I told him that the condition of our marriage reconsideration was to clear him, and he chose that. And he chose that back then. I didn't put a gun in his head, and he decided to stay married. I told him the son can't keep a step in my house. Well, you're also an illiterate retard as well. If he wants to live with his son, we can divorce. He called me cruel, but I don't want to take that boy at my place. Can you take that collar off him? Because I know the fact that I won't be nice to him. I know for a fact that I won't be nice to him. His mother and I have already gotten in fights physically in the past. Neither me nor my children has met the kid ever. Okay, so there's physical violence involved as well now. Except for a few times when my husband tried to sneak them out. And we had a huge fight after that. He stopped. I told my kids that his father cheated on me with the ex-mistress. Since then, they don't want anything to do with the boy. So you're turning children against another child. Okay. I wanted my kids to stay away from this mess my husband has created. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because you would have divorced your husband if you wanted to keep your kids out of this. You didn't do that. He said he can't divorce me and will ask his parents to take care of him. No, he can divorce me. I am not stopping him. It's okay. What are we doing? We're playing like chicken with divorce court right now. You can divorce me. There's nothing stopping you. Guys, if you're at the point in your marriage or your relationship or whatever where you're like, go ahead and do it. There's nothing stopping you. Your marriage is over. It's done. There's nothing to salvage because you don't want to salvage it. That's all there is to it. Until you change your mindset, like that shouldn't be your attitude. Until you change your mindset, you're done. So my conditions were clear from day one, and he can feel free to divorce me if my conditions. Yeah, I mean, you're not even. The problem here is she never actually wanted to get back with him. Am I wrong here? She never actually wanted to get back with him. She just did it because it would be easier. And this is, in a way, again, I'm not excusing him having an affair. That's scumbag behavior. In a way, this almost feels like, to her, she's able to punish the guy even more by staying with him and putting him through all these loops to see his kid. Am I off the bait here? Am I off the beat here? Yeah, that's what this feels like to me, is this is a way to actually punish him even more harshly than just a divorce where, yeah, you might have to pay a lawyer and do some alimony and child support or whatever, but at least you can cut your losses. This is like cruel. And again, like I said, I'm not going to excuse what the guy did, but I don't know. It sounds like he genuinely feels bad for what he did. And it's like I said, I'm not one of those people that thinks if one of the parties cheats, you have to be over. If there's like the person realizes how badly they fucked up and they want to truly reconcile, that's fine. But it can't come with all these strings attached. And both parties need to be invested in making it work, and it sounds like, at least for sure, one of the parties is not invested in making it work. I don't know about what's going through the other guy's head here, but this is not gonna. This is a fail. This is a failure. There's no situation where this works. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, just that I agree. Her grammar is terrible.
Oh my God!
That's
No
one of the
wonder he
reasons-
cheated on her.
That's one of the reasons why I picked this story, because of how bad it was.
Do you think Selena was like an English teacher?
Oh,
He just
yeah,
wanted to
that's why
overcorrect to someone who didn't talk like an illiterate bastard.
I also want to note that this got deleted like shortly after it was posted. That's why it's on like some random website that I had to find it. But yeah, I saved it and then went back to it a little bit later and it was gone.
All right, next one here. Why don't tattoo places just euthanize their clients? Okay. I drive around a lot for work. I recently saw some signs for a dentist that says they offer euthanasia for their clients who might be scared of going to the dentist. I mean, look, I don't like going to the dentist either, but I don't think death is a good alternative to it. Do they mean anesthesia? Okay. Says I was driving, so I couldn't take a picture, but I thought it was really cool since I never really liked going to the dentist. It got me thinking as to why tattoo places don't do the same. I have a low pain tolerance, so I'd think if a place offered euthanasia, I'd be like more likely to visit. You know what, man? There's some days where if a place offered euthanasia, I'd be more likely to visit too. So I'm gonna go with well, it's obvious why tattoo shops don't offer euthanasia, and neither do dental offices for that matter. I'm assuming he means anesthesia, and what I will say to that is anesthesia is actually a very, very delicate process. You have to make sure someone has the right amount in them, or it could kill them, even if it's slightly off. Too much, they could die. Too little, it doesn't work, and they wake up in the middle of the surgery in tremendous amounts of pain. Now, let me tell you, I've got some friends that are tattoo artists. I wouldn't want any of those people administering anesthesia to me. None of them whatsoever, including my friend who did all of my tattoos that I have all over my chest and both of my arms and my legs. Great friend of mine. You know, if we were in a end of the world apocalypse scenario and you gave me 10 people that I wanted in my corner, he'd probably be one of them because he's one of the most resourceful people I know. Wouldn't want him giving me anesthesia, though. So I'm going to go. No, I don't know why. That's why tattoo places don't offer anesthesia. I thought they were just going to be like shitting on people with tattoos, and that's what this was about. That's okay. Let's go to the last one. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my boyfriend's bro night after he put me on the spot? So I, 24 female, been dating my boyfriend, 26 male, for about a year. He's super into his weekly bro nights with his friends, which I totally support. I usually just chill at home, do my own thing, no problem. This past Friday, we were out grabbing dinner when his friends called, asking him to come over for poker and drinks. He said, sure. Then right in front of them, turned to me and went, babe, you got this, right? Meaning the bill. I was caught off guard, but figured whatever, I'll cover dinner. Then he added, can you send me some money for drinks? I'm kind of low on cash. But he's going to go play poker? So that's what you do when you're low on money, guys, is gamble. At this point, his friends were laughing and hyping him up like, yeah, take care of your man. I felt super awkward, but just said, nope, I think you got it. He got quiet, paid for his half, and left. Later, he texted saying I embarrassed him in front of his friends and that I made him look like he doesn't wear the pants in the relationship. I don't think he knows what wearing the pants in the relationship entails. It does not entail living like a sugar baby. That's for sure. Have I ever asked you for money once?
All the time.
All the time.
When you ask me every month to pay the mortgage.
Yes, when I say, hey, it's time to pay the mortgage, let's do that. I am asking you for money. That's true. So I told him I'd be happy to treat him sometimes, but I don't like being put on the spot, especially when it's for him to go out with me. Now he's sulking, and his friends are apparently joking about how he lost his sponsor. Am I the asshole for standing my crap? No, if this is even real, this guy's a loser. It says, update, we officially just broke up. Yeah, you dodged a bullet. Listen, guys, as a man, there's no circumstance, none, zero, zilch, zip, nada, where you should be asking your girlfriend, wife, whatever, to pay for you to go out with your boys. That's not something you do. If she chooses to out of the goodness of her heart, then so be it. But your wife should not be covering, your girlfriend, whatever it is, should not be covering you to go out and party with your boys. That's, no, that's ridiculous and it's juvenile. I can see him asking it as a joke, but it doesn't sound like he was joking. It actually very much the opposite based on what we know here. It sounds like he was doubling, if not tripling down on it. So no, you are not the asshole here. Look at that. I fundraised for a lesbian and I side with a woman in the same episode. I'm not, am I going woke? Am I getting soft here? What's going on? All right, that's been our show. It wouldn't be the show unless I shamelessly plug something that could make me some money, though. So go to drinkbloodofTyrants.com and use the promo code BASED, B-A-S-E-D, like the title of the show, to get 10% off your order at the checkout. They got 2 types of wine, both red and white, along with the Liquid Freedom Energy drink. drinkbloodofTyrants.com, promo code BASED, B-A-S-E-D, like the title of the show. You're going to save yourself 10% off your order at the checkout. Support the brands that support shows like this one. All right, that's been our show. We will see you guys on Wednesday for the midweek check-in. Cheat on your taxes, not your spouse, and stay based.